Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the three fundamental programming structures: sequence, selection, and iteration. These concepts are essential for problem solving. 1. Sequence. The sequence of instructions in an algorithm is the order in which the steps are executed to solve a problem. Let's imagine writing an algorithm to make a sandwich. The sequence of steps would be: 1. Take 2 slices of bread. 2. Spread mayonnaise on one slice. 3. Put a slice of ham on top of the mayonnaise. 4. Add a slice of cheese. 5. Close the sandwich with the other slice of bread. 6. Eat the sandwich. 2. Selection. Selection means that the flow can change depending on a condition, an if. For example, it allows access to a reserved area only if the user enters the correct password. Selection lets us make decisions. We use statements like if to execute a block of code only if a condition is true. So, for example, if the user has entered the correct password, they can access the system, else an error message is shown. Example of selection in making a sandwich. After spreading the mayonnaise, we might ask, do you want to add ketchup? If the answer is yes, then we add ketchup. If the answer is no, we continue without ketchup. 3. Iteration. Iteration helps us repeat an action as long as a condition is true. There are 3 main types of loops. 4. When we know how many times to repeat an action, such as going through a list of known items. Example, making multiple sandwiches. We need to prepare 10 sandwiches, repeating the same steps for each one. While checks the condition before running the code block. If the condition is false from the start, the loop won't run at all. Example, iteration with while. We don't know in advance how many sandwiches to make, e.g., until the user says stop. Do while, the code block runs at least once because the condition is checked after the execution. Example, making sandwiches with do while. The user makes at least one sandwich and then decides whether to continue or stop. These concepts don't apply only to code, but also to the way we think and solve problems in everyday life. Programming is not just about writing code, it's above all a way of thinking and solving problems. The fundamental structures we've seen, sequence, selection, and iteration, reflect the way we make decisions every day. When we choose what to do based on a situation, we use selection. If it's raining, I take an umbrella, otherwise I go out without one. When we repeat an action until we reach a goal, we use iteration. I study every day until I understand the topic. These structures not only help us become better at programming, but also help us develop more effective logical thinking to deal with real life.